Hey, today we're going to be looking at the new Sonic X Shadow Generation trailer, but go to this timestamp for the goddamn lores and theories type shit. Also, remember, like and subscribe. Have a great day.
Something calls to me.
We meet again, Shadow the Hedgehog. Struggle all you want. You cannot deny your fate.
Well, since this stuff happens all during the events of Generations, there is absolutely no fucking way that he's going to be keeping these outside of this game, especially if they want to make the IDW comics canon in every way whatsoever. So basically, he's going to be getting rid of these abilities, which is a shame, because, like, no matter how you look at it, all these abilities are very cool, but alas, sadly, Sega didn't decide to put this in the modern day, and instead it decided to put this basically, what we shall say, 13 years ago. Now you're able to hit these buttons faster than you can gain weight by eating McDonald's with your $5.99 shadow kicks. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this stuff is amazing and I really like it. The thing that I have a worry though is that maybe they should give you a small speed boost for, doing these actions. Sonic games are about going fast, but, this is a Shadow game, so maybe it should be more about, the combat like it is in, shall we say, Sonic 06. So, yeah. But, there's so much stuff you can do here, but there's so little time to do it. Because really think about it, okay? You're trying to get a fucking A rank, an S rank, a capital S plus. And you can't do that if the game is stopping you every 5 seconds to hit a button. So they should probably give you a small speed boost so you can keep your time in order. When they told me all this stuff was going to be based on alternate animal abilities, I was very, very, very excited. I thought that they were just going to literally give him like animalistic features in order to, make things look cool and feel nice. But instead, he's transforming into octopuses. Now, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, but it feels like they're jumping the shark a little bit with these Doom powers. Maybe because he doesn't keep them, they're going to, go extra mile to make them look interesting and cool and make you want to, clamor to play this game some more so you can feel that Shadow Doom lineage and shit. But I'm being for real when I say this. This should not have been the design. They should have, taken, a few octopus style things and fucking made them combine or something, but it shouldn't have looked like this. It just feels weird, but dude, the gameplay for it looks pretty cool. So basically, to keep this balance, what I think they're going to do is use the boost in order to make you keep your flight. So basically, Shadow's going to start going down as you stop using the boost. He's going to use the boost in order to flap his wings and move forward and to keep his steady height. But he might not be able to go upwards or downwards. But I haven't really seen anything that suggests you can't do that. But, to make this balance and make it to where you don't have to, literally fly over the entire stage, they're either going to do that, or they're going to make the fucking levels have underground sections that you can't use the wings in properly. And I think that's the only ways you can really balance it, because if you use the boost, well, he can just collect rings and destroy enemies and continue his flight, especially with his long-ranged attacks being even better than pretty much every other game. I'm saying this full well knowing that Sonic 06 and Shadow the Hedgehog had pretty fucking good abilities to use their fucking projectiles, but I'm pretty sure in the modern age, the games that we're going to be using is going to be monumentally better than Sonic 06 and Shadow the Hedgehog, and if it's not, I might as well just stop being a Sonic fan, because holy fuck, they can't go uphill for more than a day without going down like 2 steps. But like, dude, these wings are either going to make or break the game for people, because no matter how you do this, no matter how you put them in, somebody's going to be like, they make platforming too easy, or they're going to be like, oh my god, these wings are difficult to control. So like, there's no winning or losing when it comes to putting wings in your Sonic game and trying to make them unique, right? You can make something that's like fucking Tails' fucking good ass tornado in Sonic fucking Frontiers, but like, other than that, you're not going to have very much room to make these wings unique unless you use the boost or use the terrain in order to limit the scope in which it can be used. But like, we have like one more thing to go. So with the gameplay we were provided for this thing right here, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think these are automated sections with sidestepping. Now, is that a bad thing? No, but if they do it well, they do it well. If they don't do it well, it's clearly the most bullshit shit in my entire life. Now, let's be completely honest here. Boost games are supposed to be a little bit more about reaction time than anything else. That's the reason why Sonic's max speed in most games aren't really capped, except for, if it goes faster, then you can literally fucking tell on your screen. There are Sonic games where I can literally go faster than my reaction time, and that shit's insane. But basically, this section seems to be a bit more automated, but, Shadow's boost and stuff in this game are a little bit slower than pretty much anything else. So, I'm very excited for this, but I'm hoping that it's not as automated as I think it is. Okay, so now that we have all of my fucking thoughts on the goddamn gameplay out of the way, now we're going to be moving on into the lore stuff and all the tiny tidbits I noticed and that others have noticed that I have found interesting. So yeah, let's get into that section. So basically, this is the fucking Dooms shit. But like, I like how they keep the timekeeper iconography there to make it known that they are still in the white space and stuff like that. I think that's really, really cool. I think that the line he says here comes strictly from the first level. There's no way that this part can come from anywhere else.
Something calls to me.
This obviously has to be a level of ADR. If it's not, well, I'm fucking retarded. But like, it's behind his back, he's staring at the thing, and it fucking says the line, okay? So I think that the first thing that happens is Shadow the Hedgehog entering the arc in order to look for something, or something happens, and then he fucking gets confronted by one of these things. Or what could be happening is that the time reality warping stuff doesn't suck him in right away, and he goes through it willingly, seeing that something calls to him. But this can't happen in this scene. It just doesn't feel right where the fucking ADR is, especially when you continue to play the scene and you start to slowly realize that they're using other lines from other parts of the game.
We meet again, Shadow the Hedgehog.
So basically, if we're being completely real here, Shadow the Hedgehog is going to be going into his future, which means that a couple of things are fucking implicated in this lore. You see, he's going into places that he seems to have never been, or these are places he will end up in the future, which means that this has a lot of implications for the lore if this isn't reality warping powers going on here, because only one of these locations are just impossible for him to ever go. It's obviously possible for him to end up in Arsenal fucking Pyramid because there's a literal war going on. So obviously you're going to be breaking into the same place like 70,000 times. That's obviously what's going to make sense, especially for a military vet such as myself. So, dude, it's going to be fucking weird watching this stuff go down. If they fuck this up in any way whatsoever, you're going to have people saying, oh my god, they fucked up Sonic Frontiers is placed in the timeline, because nobody gives a fuck about Sonic Forces. You can erase that from the goddamn history of ever, and nobody will care. So, in the original first trailer, there was some contradictory evidence showing that he may have unlocked his wings in the first stage. Unless Shadow the Hedgehog literally gets his wings in the first stage and then he has to, like, fucking lose them and unlock them later, well, then he's unlocking them for the first time in the white space, and maybe an animation plays every time you open it up. There's a lot of evidence showing that this could be the case. I'm hoping it's not the case because that might mess up the flow of levels. But maybe it'll be worth it to maybe slow you down a bit while you're on the wings, maybe, because I don't want people skipping entire levels and not playing the actual game. Genuinely, I am so fucking hyped for this game. But there's one more thing I need to show you. Can you find the Omega in this screenshot? Okay, he's very small, which means we don't have an actual render coming out for him. That is fucking insane. We don't have a new render for Omega yet he's in the game right there. You maybe can't see him. Maybe I need to zoom in. This is literally him right here. So I'm hoping they include him more within this story since he's not in the original Sonic generations. And I really, really, really want a couple of explanations solved within this thing. One, are the fucking rival characters all going through different stories at the same time? If so, we can have like Metal Sonic generations and fucking Silver generations. Oh my god, I'm gonna hurl. Fuck. Yeah, dude, but this is all the stuff I've seen, I've missed, I've ever heard of, the stuff I like, I hate, the stuff I feel is fucking cool as shit, and all the stuff I noticed. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and remember, you suck. Balls.
Sleepy, happy, dot, grumpy, bashful, and Tyrone. I never save a black bitch's number in my phone. It's the Mambo King, Xavier Cougat. Call me Mario, nigga, cause I'm wearing my coon hat. Some of my best friends are black, but they say I'm fucking racist, 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 racist. Homie, I ain't the one who put your ass on a slave ship, slave ship, slave ship.